Did you know that just 20 minutes of moderate exercise in the morning can boost your energy levels more effectively than a cup of coffee? It might sound surprising, but science shows that moving your body at sunrise can have a profound impact on your entire day. When you wake up and get active, your body releases a surge of feel-good chemicals and hormones that help you shake off grogginess and start the day with clarity. Instead of reaching for caffeine, try gentle morning activity outdoors. It kickstarts your metabolism and increases blood flow to your brain and muscles. Even a brisk walk or some light stretching can make a noticeable difference. The fresh air and natural surroundings help you feel more awake, and the movement signals to your body that it's time to get going. This doesn't drain your energy, it actually creates more for the day ahead. You'll find yourself feeling more alert, focused, and ready to tackle whatever comes your way. Plus, the sense of accomplishment from moving early can boost your confidence and motivation. Exposure to natural light after waking signals your brain that it's time to be alert, suppressing melatonin and boosting cortisol. This natural hormonal shift helps you feel awake and energized, setting your internal clock for the day. Sunlight also helps regulate your mood and supports your immune system. Combine light with movement, and you get a powerful, natural wake-up call. Far more sustainable than caffeine. This combination not only wakes you up, but also helps you stay energized for hours without the crash that often follows a cup of coffee. Exercise also releases endorphins, lifting your mood and setting a positive tone for hours. These natural chemicals help reduce stress and anxiety, making it easier to approach your day with optimism and resilience. Regular sunrise exercise helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle, leading to deeper, more restorative sleep at night. Over time, your body learns to expect activity in the morning, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up naturally. The effort you put in at sunrise is an investment in better rest and easier mornings. You'll notice improved focus, steadier energy, and a greater sense of well-being throughout your day. It's a self-perpetuating cycle of energy and well-being, one that starts with a single sunrise and a simple decision to move. Meet Sarah, a 34-year-old graphic designer whose days were a blur of fatigue and stress. She'd hit snooze, rush to work on coffee, and collapse in the evenings, too tired for anything else. Her diet suffered, relying on sugary snacks for quick energy that always crashed. Stress from work kept her up at night, and she woke up just as tired as before. Sarah felt trapped in a cycle of exhaustion, disconnected from her body and her life. A friend's story about morning walks sparked her curiosity, though she was skeptical. Desperate for change, she decided to try sunrise running for just 1 week. It felt radical, but the way she was living felt unsustainable. With hesitation, she set her alarm and prepared to break the cycle. Sometimes the smallest step is the start of transformation. That first week was tough for Sarah. Each morning felt like a battle she had to fight before the sun even rose. The comfort of her bed was almost impossible to leave, and the thought of facing the cold, quiet darkness outside made her want to pull the covers over her head and forget her new goal entirely. Her alarm at 5:45 a.m. felt brutal, slicing through her sleep and jolting her awake. Every excuse to stay in bed ran through her mind. She was too tired, it was too early, maybe tomorrow would be easier. But she knew that if she gave in, she'd regret it later. She'd laid out her clothes the night before, hoping it would make things easier. But even getting dressed was a challenge. Her body felt heavy, her mind foggy, and she questioned whether she was really cut out for this new routine. She paused for a moment, sipping water and staring out the window at the still dark world. The silence was intimidating, but also full of possibility. With trembling hands, she tied her shoelaces, trying to summon the motivation to step outside. Her first run was a slow shuffle. Her lungs burned, her legs felt heavy, and doubt was loud in her mind. Every step felt like a question. Why am I doing this? Can I really keep going? She didn't feel energized afterward, just sore and tired. Her muscles ached, and she wondered if it would ever get easier. The finish line felt so far away, both literally and figuratively. But after a hot shower and a simple, healthy breakfast, a quiet sense of accomplishment crept in. She realized she'd done something hard, something she didn't want to do, and that counted for more than she expected. She'd kept a promise to herself, and that was enough to try again the next day. She wrote a few lines in her journal, capturing the struggle and the small victory, hoping it would help her remember why she started. Each morning was hard, but she focused on just moving forward one small step at a time. She reminded herself that progress wasn't about speed, but about showing up, even when it was difficult. By the end of the week, waking up was a little less daunting, and her body felt a bit stronger. She noticed she was stretching a little further, breathing a little easier, and her mornings didn't feel quite as impossible. On Friday, she noticed the sunrise for the first time, the world glowing pink and orange, painting the sky with hope. It was a moment she would have missed if she'd stayed in bed. For a moment, she wasn't thinking about her aches or her doubts. She was simply present, breathing in the crisp morning air. Feeling grateful for this new beginning, that small shift in perspective was the beginning of something bigger. She started to believe that maybe, just maybe, she could become the person she wanted to be. Sometimes the hardest part is just starting. But with each new day, Sarah learned that showing up for herself was the most important step of all. By week 2, Sarah's routine was taking shape. Waking up early became less of a shock. Her body started to anticipate the alarm. The dread faded, replaced by a sense of purpose. Her muscles adapted, soreness eased, and she began to feel the mood-boosting effects. Running at sunrise brought peace and optimism she hadn't felt in years. Her mind cleared and she returned home genuinely happy. She could run longer, breathe easier, and felt connected to her body again. Confidence grew. She was no longer forcing movement, but embracing it. By the end of the month, Sarah saw herself as a runner. Sunrise runs became her essential act of self-care. The transformation was profound. She was now a morning person, starting each day with intention and strength. The benefits of Sarah's sunrise runs rippled through her entire life. She arrived at work alert and focused, no longer needing coffee to function. Her creativity and problem-solving improved, and colleagues noticed her positive attitude. Morning runs became her time to process stress, making her more resilient throughout the day. Sleep improved dramatically. She fell asleep easily and woke up refreshed. This created a virtuous cycle. Better sleep made early runs easier, fueling more energy. Evenings transformed. She cooked healthy meals, reconnected with her partner, and revived old hobbies. She felt present and engaged, no longer just surviving the day. The simple act of running at sunrise gave her back her energy and zest for life. Sometimes one small change can transform everything. Here's how Sarah made sunrise running a habit. It started the night before. She laid out her clothes and filled her water bottle. She aimed for 7 to 8 hours of sleep, setting her alarm for 5:45 a.m. No snoozing. She got up, drank a glass of cold water, and dressed quickly. She avoided her phone, keeping this time distraction-free. A 5-minute dynamic warm-up, leg swings, high knees, butt kicks prepped her body. Her run was a 30-minute loop, followed by a 5-minute cool-down walk. Afterwards, she did gentle stretches to improve flexibility. A refreshing shower and a nutritious breakfast, porridge with berries and nuts, completed the ritual. This routine made mornings easier and runs more enjoyable. Consistency and preparation were key to her success. Small steps, repeated daily, built a powerful habit. Running before dawn meant Sarah had to prioritize safety. She wore reflective clothing and a small LED light, sticking to well-lit, familiar routes. She ran without headphones to stay alert and always told her partner her route. These habits gave her peace of mind and let her enjoy the run. The real reward was the quiet, empty streets, no distractions, just calm. Sunrise became her daily spectacle, a moment of beauty and gratitude. The solitude offered space for reflection and mental clarity. Each morning felt like a moving meditation, grounding her for the day ahead. The connection to nature and the rhythm of the sunrise made every effort worthwhile. Simple pleasures, peace, beauty, gratitude kept her motivated. Sometimes the best part of running is just being present. Thinking of starting your own sunrise routine? Sarah's advice is simple, but it's also powerful. The first step is just deciding to begin, even if you're not sure what that looks like yet. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just a willingness to try is enough. Start small. Walk if running feels intimidating, or simply step outside to breathe in the morning air. The important thing is to move at your own pace and not compare yourself to others. Focus on building the habit, not on speed or distance. Consistency is what matters most in the beginning, and every effort counts. Commit to just 15 minutes, 3 times a week. If that feels like too much, even 10 minutes is a great start. The key is to make it manageable and enjoyable. Expect it to be hard at first. Your body and mind will resist, especially if you're not used to early mornings or physical activity. Push through the discomfort gently without forcing yourself. Remember, it's okay to slow down or take breaks. Remind yourself why you started. Maybe it's for energy, clarity, or simply to enjoy the peace of the morning. The first 2 weeks are the toughest, and it's normal to feel challenged or even want to give up. But stick with it because it gets easier as the benefits appear. Better mood, more energy, and a sense of accomplishment. Prepare the night before, lay out your clothes, prep a healthy breakfast, and plan your route. These small steps remove morning obstacles and make it easier to follow through. Choose a pleasant route. Parks or quiet streets make it more enjoyable, and the beauty of nature can be a great motivator. Be kind to yourself. Rest if you need to, and don't be discouraged by setbacks. Progress isn't always linear. Don't let one missed day derail you. This isn't about perfection, but about creating a sustainable, energizing habit that fits your life. Celebrate small victories. Each morning you show up is a win. Notice the little improvements and let them motivate you. Focus on how you feel, not just performance. Listen to your body and appreciate the calm and clarity that comes with a sunrise start. Let the process unfold naturally and trust that each day you're building something positive. Every sunrise is a new opportunity, a fresh start to move, reflect, and grow. Your journey begins with a single step. Sarah's story proves we have more control over our energy than we think. A single intentional change, like moving at sunrise, can transform your life. You don't need fancy gear or a gym, just a willingness to try. Reclaim your mornings with movement and light, and watch your mood, focus, and sleep improve. The rewards are real: more energy, better mood, and a deeper sense of well-being. Anyone can start. Just take that first step tomorrow morning. If you're inspired, join our community for more stories and tips. The sunrise is waiting for you. Why not greet it?